I was always with my sisters. They taught me a lot of things.
Making you independent.
Anything. Yeah. So for a unit to grow, somebody had to sacrifice somewhere. To study too much and not be socially active at all is also not the right way to approach life.
Goa is a good place for students in comparison to like Delhi, Pune, or Bangalore.
May not be the best place. It's not a bad place either. Opportunity will not come to you, right? It will not come and knock at your doorstep.
What do you think is missing?
Love is missing. Yes. I have not heard this kind of question
Yeah.
being asked to anybody. Very good question. Because you belong in the safest place.
Hello, humans of the world. Welcome back to another episode of Everyday Ordinary. And today we are meeting a young marine scientist in Goa, living in Goa from Manipur, from a very remote village, from a small village of Ukhrul, Sirarakhong. If you've not heard of it, you should check out Sirarakhong chili, then you will know. And I've asked him to cook pork for me. So let's go.
This made me.
Shim here.
What's your name?
My name is Sprite.
Sprite.
Bright.
Bright.
Yeah, Bright.
Oh, bright. Sorry, auntie, uncle, I'm making your son make tea for me.
Yeah, so
Anila ka awo.
yeah. So
What tea are we making?
green tea. My sister gave me this green tea when she visited.
Uh-huh.
Darjeeling tea.
Who boils tea here?
In a still, right? And this was
is a wow.
no, this was the nearest one, so I just took it out.
You seem to know to cook
Yeah.
pork, so how did you learn cooking?
When I was 4 years old, I went to the. So I'm from Sirarakhong,
Okay.
so I moved to Ukhrul town.
Okay.
So in Ukhrul town, I studied there for 11 years. So at my time in Ukhrul, I was always with my sisters. That time they taught me a lot of things, starting from washing dishes to washing clothes to making
Making you independent.
anything. Yeah. Sure,
We
very
will
much.
ask you 5th grade questions and
sure.
let's see how much you're able to answer.
Yeah, I'm ready
Is that
for the
okay?
challenge. Yes, very much.
Okay. So,
Yes.
is tomato a fruit or a vegetable?
Tomato is a fruit.
Ah,
Yeah.
he's a scientist.
No, not about being a scientist. I saw this in some reels. Thanks to the one who made it.
Okay. Second one.
Yes,
Which
yes.
gas do we breathe the most?
Oxygen?
No, you're wrong. It's nitrogen.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
That I didn't know. Okay.
How many hearts do octopus have?
I think since you're asking in a tricky way, maybe 2.
Almost there. 3.
Can you hold this one?
Yes,
Yeah,
I can
let's
do
have
that. I can do that.
In the
Let's
room.
have chai.
Yeah.
Take us back to Sirarakhong, from where you belong, where you are, and how does a young boy from a remote village in Manipur, become a marine scientist in one of the India's leading ocean research institute?
Almost all of us, my siblings, we grew up in the village. We started our education in the village. But when I was 4 years old, my father asked me if any among our siblings want to go to the nearest town. So I was okay. I was up for it. And then I went to Ukhrul town. And I was studying in a Sacred Heart Higher Secondary School in Ukhrul. That's a start, I think. I was there for 11 years. Went to Shillong. I was there for 6 years.
You were studying in Shillong?
In Shillong, +2 in graduation. And then after that, I went to Pondicherry. That is where I did my master's. After that, I moved to Bhubaneswar, Odisha. That's where I did my PhD, 6 years almost. After that, I have a brief stay in Sikkim and Gandhinagar in Gujarat.
Wow.
That's where I did my postdocs. Then I moved to Goa in 2023. Rolling on the wheel of time. So something like that.
Yeah. So when you moved out so young, who was taking care of you in Ukhrul?
So in Ukhrul, it was like a turn, I am the eighth of all my siblings. So I have many elder brothers and sisters.
How many? You are the eighth.
Yeah, so we are 10 of us.
Wow.
With my parents, we have one substitute for a
Substitute.
football team. Yeah, so my younger sister passed away when she was little.
Oh, so sorry.
And then so we are 9 of us for a long time. And then I have 4 elder sisters. So initially, my elder sister was taking care of us. And then she went out for studying. Another sister comes, was taking care of us. And then after she also finished her study, another came again. That's how it's a long, I mean, I had a very good time with my sisters, all
Yeah.
my sisters.
How was it growing up with sisters?
Yeah, so I believe like the boys, we were 5 of us, and in a way we are very similar, the boys. And the 4 girls, my sisters, all different in their own way, all different in their own way, and so much to learn from them. And I believe that in the process of growing up and living with them, I did learn a lot about life, starting from daily household chores to doing all the silly things and to preparing my them preparing me for my what is to come in my life. That's how it is.
To know that, your sisters had to pause their aspirations and education, do you sometimes do you think you carry guilt?
First, I did not feel any guilt because I think we have much more to live together as a family. One of my sisters, she did her graduation from DM College in Ufal. That was around the year 1998, I guess, around that time. So she wanted to go to Shillong to study for a master's. My father was like, "No, you cannot go." I'm like, how would you feel at that time, right? So she understood the work that is ahead of us for a family and her responsibilities. So she did not go for her further studies, and she went and stayed with us in Ukhrul. And that's how they take care of us. And I believe that they loved us and they loved our parents. They still love us. So I think it is just because of their love for the family they are able to do that.
If they were not your sister, they were your brother, uh, would that have been expected from them?
My brothers, in a way, when I do this comparison, my brothers, I think our family never stopped them to study. That's how the Tangkul tradition, no, I mean, our tradition, we are like very much patriarchal, and that's how we have come to. But I think if my sisters also, they were my brothers, I think they would understand.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so you don't think this is totally a gender issue?
For my parents, it's something like they see a family as a unit, right? So they want the unit to grow. So for a unit to grow, somebody have to sacrifice somewhere. And that's how some of us did.
You're navigating it so well.
So just to add to that, one of my sisters, she's married now and already have 2 kids. So she recently enrolled for her PhD. So she's never stopping this education thing. She's studying it over again.
Yeah.
I believe that's just because they were elder to us. Someone or the other has to take. The brothers are among the younger ones. The 3 youngest one, 3 of us are brothers. So I mean, the elder ones are the sisters. So maybe that is how they are making most of the sacrifices.
Being a scientist yourself, do you think students really need to study 10 to 18 hours to succeed?
As a master of science, graduate who is doing research, they are all scientists. There are a lot of scientists. But it is just that the designation scientist is given to just a few people. To answer to the second part, to clear exam we have to study, that's no doubt, especially for IIT JEE and also for the medical exams. You need to study to clear because the competition is too much. But I believe that to study too much and uh, not be socially active at all is also not the right way to approach life. Not everyone can become a medical doctor. Not everyone can become engineer or scientist. So I think I believe that we should um, invest the right amount of time and find out what you are good at, what your passion is, and that's where you proceed in life. I never really studied or worked too much. I try to always have a balance, especially when I was doing my PhD. Every day I try to play, at least 3 times in a week I try to play. And I also try to go to a fellowship. I also worked, did my part, but I try to involve myself in sports and also social activities that always give me a fresh start every day, and that keeps me going. And that's how I was also it's like studying for a long time.
I think it's a good point to tell the people, the audience, how much you scored in your 10th and 12th.
Yeah, so 10th, just passed first class, and in class 12 I was a second class, and
I scored more than him. I have better scores than him.
yeah, so in class 12 I did not perform well, but after class 12 it's where I really took education seriously.
So do you think percentages are important
Yeah,
to gauge, you know?
right now I think it is important in the sense, I'm not saying very high, but it is expected to score average, I mean like good, to be in the competition. But it doesn't mean that you have to score very high also, I think, because to attempting to score very high and failing in or not able to balance in other aspect of your life, it's a greater loss, I think.
So how do you define success then? You know, scoring 99% or securing a government job or, you know, even building a business. Like,
I
will
think
you call yourself a successful person?
I think I cannot call myself a successful person, or rather, I should not call myself unsuccessful if there is growth in life in some way or the other. So someday I learn new sports, or someday I learn to play new songs, or someday I meet new people. I mean, that's also part of success, I think. If you keep growing in any aspect of your life, I think that's success. I live with my nephew, we just met, right? So I used to tell him, if you are lazy, you are out of the game. So I think if we are not lazy, I think we can be successful.
Speaking specifically about our region, our place, we give a lot of importance to government jobs,
Yeah.
right? So, do you think it is like the ultimate success for us?
My wife is an economist, so I get this concept from her. If in a society, doing some business, you're also doing something, we are just circulating that money. It's flowing from you to me and from the other person back to me. In that sense, there is no outflow of money, right? So people believe that for a society to grow, there should be outflow from external source. So be it like government job or be it in the form of grants from government. And also, I think for a growing society like ours, that's one of the best way to grow. But again, not everybody can be a government servant, right? And that doesn't mean that you cannot grow, because if I see in our society now, or in the at world at large, government servants are never rich, I mean, just enough to support a family, to build one two house, that's it, no?
I think that might be different from Manipur. Huh? Manipur, all the government people are rich.
No. Yeah, so we read about corruption cases here and there. Even in our society, entrepreneurs are also coming up, right? I see our people in other countries also into real estates, and they are doing really well, be it government job or be it starting your own business or be it in a private firm working under somebody. I think there's always a space for us to grow. I heard like some people say back home there is no opportunity, right? Opportunity will not come to you, right? It will not come and knock at your doorstep. You have to go and find out wherever it is. You have to go and chase it. So keep chasing. That's it.
This argument, right? Ki, your parents want you to do a stable government job, right? Like you have, right? And but the child might not necessarily be inclined towards that. The child might want to take up risk and all. But so in that situation, how do we deal? Thinking about Manipur, as a context, in that kind of, uh, do we have enough for our children to take up risk, or do you think stability is becoming underrated now?
The problem with our mindset is that we want to become rich very fast. I think that's where the problem is. Otherwise, if you look in the gradual growth, I think every profession, every field give you that chance, because I have seen few of my friends into photography. They are doing pretty well, yeah. They go for wedding photograph and other many other events, and I think they do pretty good. It is just that sometimes their income and their lifestyle is not balanced. We want maybe we want to live lavishly. That's where the problem is. Otherwise, if we know our limit and if we are able to know our passion and everything, I think it gives us space for us to grow. But as such, in other places, the platform may be better, but doesn't mean that back at our home, I think it doesn't mean that it's too bad.
How are you able to answer everything so politically correct?
Political.
Everything. AI is the trend these days. Yeah. So, first of all, how much AI do you use in your work?
In my work to generate knowledge, like to get to know something, of course, I use a lot.
Okay.
But
Okay.
for the final output, I think to depend fully on AI, especially in my work, is it's a little risky. So that's where you need your own knowledge.
Like we said, AI is like changing everything, right? It's touching every aspect of our life, and technology is something which is like it's like moving faster than our blinks. It's like everything is changing like that. Do you think our children, our place, Manipur is ready for this kind of change?
Okay, so recently last year I went home, and then that time there was one teacher training where I was a part of. So a few teachers came for that training. So my question or my remark is that whether you are ready or not, it is coming for you. It is
It's
coming for
already
you.
here.
It's coming for you. Yeah, yeah. So we just have to be ready. By any means, we just have to be ready. Because what if the teacher doesn't know AI and the student is doing all the work by AI? How will the teacher come to know, right? So we have to step up. We just have to level up. We have to be ready.
Both of us are from Manipur, and from a distance, it's very easy, to say that violence is wrong. You should not do this, you should not do that, you should try to do this, try to talk it out and all. But when are people find themselves in conflict zone, or when emotions are running very high, right? Very different situation to deal with, right? So how do you make sense of what is happening in Manipur?
So, what is happening in Manipur? I don't want to get political into this, but just my personal opinion. Like, they are saying, the country is saying, like, it's a state problem, the state solves it, right? Most of the time, we are kept in that situation. The problem is because we are in a border, right? Where all the illegal trade activities or whatever, it's also happening. So it becomes much more, we are more prone to these things because of where we are situated. And I think the country needs to pay due attention, I believe, because uh, growing up from childhood like, up to now, we have been suffering this. I think we have suffered for far too long, right?
What do you think is missing?
Love is missing, I guess. Love is missing. I think that's the greatest of all, but that is missing, and I think that's where we have come to this. And when we say love, then it becomes difficult, no? Because for the love of your own community, you are again hating the other community. Then I think that's not love either. So I think we should love more deep, yes, and that's where I think we'll be able to solve our problem. Because in political, I have some political view, but I don't want to say those things.
Yeah, please say.
I'll keep that aside for now.
Yeah.
But I think love is important. Love is most powerful. So I think uh, we should try to love deeper, not just love your family. Yeah, not just love your own community.
Love beyond your family.
Love everybody, even strangers.
Even
Everybody, right?
strangers, right? Do you think we have weaponized our identity? When I ask you this question, do you think it comes from a privileged point of view?
Weaponized identity. And this is, I think, this question I'm hearing first time, and I have not heard this kind of question
Yeah.
being asked to anybody. A very good question. I'll, I'll answer in my own way. I'll just take.
Do you need 5 minutes?
I'll just throw away directly so that I never took my identity as a weapon. I think, in the sense, I believe that I am equally fit wherever I go. I never consider as somebody who is below or above anybody. I never think like that, and that's when I feel that I'm able to be a part of a competition. As an educated person, I think we should believe that we are all part of that competition. You share the same right as everybody does, and if we think like that, I think we will be able to be in the competition.
I think
I'm not sure
you're
if that's a
thinking
good.
more.
I'm not thinking that's a good answer or not, but that's where I'll end it.
So without pointing any fingers,
Yeah.
without um what deeper fractures were already there, were already present there in Manipur, that led to this situation.
Oh. Okay, because for any communities to coexist, or for any families to be neighbors, there will always be problem, right? Problem has been started the time we are all living together. One community is blaming the other community is blaming the other. That has been there for a long time. It's just the time of eruption. We did not know when it will happen, and it erupted. And of course, problem will, like this was bound to occur, and it has occurred. But that's not the end, no. That's not the end. I think we should find a way out to live together peacefully.
If you had the power to do one thing for Manipur right now, what will you do?
I forgot the name of the movie. I think Anil Kapoor or something.
Nayak.
One day, one day, Prime Minister.
You don't have one day, you have just one thing. One thing if you can do. What are you gonna do?
One thing, but I think I'm not able to answer that. Yeah, not able to answer that. I think what should I do? I think that needs some
If
time to
you
think.
okay, fine. If not one thing, three things.
That becomes more difficult, I guess. But I think our people are easily fooled or uh, easily driven by money. So you give more money, everybody's happy. I'm like, our people are really, yeah, we are so much crazy of money, I think. Yeah. I mean, of course, money is important, but I think that's not the most important also. I think rich people also have, how to say.
Why do you
mental
think that has
problem.
happened?
Why do you think that is?
Yeah.
This we are selfish people, right? People are, and I met this in my village. I have one uncle. He's the first PhD from my village. He used to say, "Mm, in life, when you learn to be happy at whatever situation you are in, that's where you are matured, because everybody wants more, right? When you and I, we all have to come to that term where you believe that what you have is enough. And then I think that's when people will be at peace. That goes the same with our place in Manipur, I guess.
I think we can take a break, no?
Yeah.
We can. This time he's using a proper pot.
How many big pieces can you eat?
I can eat this piece. We are not gonna eat this. So this is what we do. We make our guest cook for us. So, one myth about living in Goa.
I think it's the party life. I never party.
What do you do if you don't party here in Goa?
I play sports.
Is Goa as relaxed as it looks?
I think it is relaxing during monsoon. Yeah. Otherwise in tourist season it's
Hmm?
not so relaxing.
Yeah?
Especially going towards Kalangut side. Very crowded, no?
I mostly avoid that side. I've not had this mushroom. This is a very different mushroom.
This is very different. A little bit hard,
Mm,
but
chewy.
that is how it is.
And what surprised you the most, like,
Surprised.
living here? Or was there like an image in your head before you moved here and like you were surprised? Oh, this is different.
Yeah. So when I came here, I thought it will be not like other Indian places, but it's very much like any other place. Yeah. Really, yeah. You go to shop, you speak Hindi. I mean, like, maybe I learn more Hindi after coming here. So because it's because of the portrayal in popular medias like movies and all.
It's not as romantic as it looks. The fort area. So, do you think Goa is a good place for students in comparison to like Delhi, Pune, or Bangalore?
May not be the best place. It's not a bad place either. Goa University, many good universities are coming up. IIT Goa, NIT Goa, beats Pilani Goa. If a person wants to study, the environment is very good. Distractions are everywhere, right? In any other parts of the country. So if you want to be distracted, then they'll get distracted here.
So, do you think it's a good place for
What?
to live and think of long term?
People from other parts of the country are also planning to stay here for long term. So they started buying flats and everything. Initially, I thought Goa is a place just for good for a short term stay. But the more I live, I am starting to believe that it's a good place for long term also. Yeah.
Are you buying a plot here soon?
No, not now.
Not now.
Not in the near future, I guess. I love home. No, I love home, and this is because of my parents' emotional attachment at home. And since they are home right now, I always look towards home in any planning.
Is it expensive living in Goa?
Some of my students they come from the northeast. Based on their experience and sharing, it is a difficult, expensive place to stay, especially for students. Of course, for us also it's expensive, but for us accordingly we plan our budget. For students, it is quite expensive because they come here, they have to take care of accommodation, fooding is quite expensive.
What will you suggest, to youngsters who are thinking to come here, move here?
For studies.
Not, I don't Not for studies per se, but just to move and maybe work, looking for job opportunities and all. What will you tell them?
The first thing is, I think they should look for some job in the sense private or anything that can give them a little bit more security, right? For example, I have seen people are working in salons and everything, and then after a few years they open their own or they broaden their venture. That's a good way to look forward, and that's a good way to approach here in Goa, I think.
Three best things about Goa.
I like the beach. I think it's very clean. And the third thing is my workplace.
The three worst things about living in Goa.
It's expensive. It's expensive, and maybe I'll say the monsoon. Yeah, not a bad thing for me, but that's among the worst thing. It's humid. No? I have a guitar. After I brought here and keep in open space for too long, I'm like, it's becoming bad. Yeah, I'm blaming the monsoon. Yeah, the humidity, and maybe that's one bad thing. So two already, right? I said I love my workplace, but this part of my place is quite far from the majority Tangkhu stays. And so that gets me a little bit disconnected.
Okay.
That's one bad thing.
Last, any message to the youth or any message to Manipur? You know, Manipur is like suffering so much right now.
You go home for some time and it's frustrating to say. Of course, you love your family, you love the people around, but look at the road, look at the infrastructure. The day I reached home this year, there was no electricity. I mean, like youths, they are also living with all this. When we say these things, when we say we are abroad, but doesn't mean about that. I want them to see the world and go out, learn something, go back again. They can start whatever they want. All right. Maybe that what comes to my mind first. This song is for my wife, Song John Kanra. He's far away from me now. Tender-hearted one, stay a little longer, and then forever. When I needed you most, you came like an angel, 'cause you're an angel to me. 'Cause you belong in the safest place of my heart. Emptied for so long, to be filled by the right one. I've not seen the first.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Likewise.
And this is a small gift for you from our side. And this is all Manipur made products, Manipur brand supporting us. You have to tell the people
Yes.
to subscribe, like, comment, share. Okay, if you want this, you have to do it. First say it, then I'll give you.
I checked a lot of videos, your videos. I believe that it will reach out to a lot of people and it will make a lot of sense. To make sense meaning is once I want them to check out all the previous videos also. I don't know which episode this is. Thank you very much. Thank you for the
Thank you so
hamper.
much.
And please like, subscribe and share their videos and all the rest of the videos and the videos to come, please watch them.